So neither the vaccinated nor the unvaccinated benefit at all from vaccine passports. So I can tell you who will benefit: the people who are pushing it on you. And guess what? If vaccine passports come into being, there will be the world's first common format digital ID for every person on the planet, and at least one editable health-related flag, which will be, is your vaccine passport valid or not? And then whoever controls that database can set the algorithm to allow someone who's got a valid vaccine passport to cross a boundary, like an international border, or getting into a shop or a sports game, and it will prohibit people who don't have that from doing those things.
Everywhere she goes, Ouyang Hauyu is followed. What she buys, how she behaves, is tracked and scored to show how responsible and trustworthy she is. It's called the social credit system, and in one version now being tested, a person's reputation is scored on a scale of 350 to 950. And Hauyu, with a good score of 752, is okay with it. In fact, most people are.
But this is the worst, these are the worst crimes against humanity ever committed. This is worse than what happened in World War II and, of course, in World War I. As I'm quoting this from Vera Sharaf, who is a Holocaust survivor. We interviewed her a couple of weeks ago, and she said, "This is so incredible. I would never," she was a child then, she was in Auschwitz. And she said, "This is so incredible. I would never have believed that I'm once again going to have to fight the very same people whom I fought 80 years ago or 75 years ago."
And who are those people?
Those are, well, back then it was the Nazis, of course, but mainly the ones who were instrumental in helping the Nazis with their terrible goals were the medical doctors. This has never been about the virus. This has never been about health. This has always been about taking everything away from us so that we would be dependent on them, plus population reduction, plus gaining complete control over those who are left. That is, I wouldn't have said this a year ago. A year ago, if you had asked me, or if somebody had told me this, I would have said, "Hey, you definitely need to see a doctor." But no, this is what all the evidence, all of the people who we interviewed on the Corona Committee, what this points to. This conclusion is inevitable.